Late night party boys. Late night party boys. Late night party boys. These boys are party boys. Late night party boys. Late night party boys. Late night party boys. These boys are party boys. Late night party boys. Late night party boys. Late night party boys. Late night party boys. Yeah. Late night party boys. Late night party boys. Late night party boys. Late night party boys. Yeah.
Everyone's having a party.
Yeah.
Or they say these people are having a party.
Yo.
These guys, party boys in the house. Heaven, party boys in the house. A party.
Party boys all up in this. Late night party boys. Late night party boys. Late night party boys. These boys are party boys. Late night party boys. Late night party boys. Late night party boys. These boys are party boys.
Hi, we're back from commercial.
Yeah.
We're back from our commercial break with the marvelous Nicky Lah.
What
Nicky,
a great bunch of commercials they were.
We're really hopeful. By saying we came back from commercials.
Yeah.
So, Nicky, you're telling us.
you're telling us.
Oh, yeah, I got spiked. Drink spiked with a friend.
Yeah, but you were also telling us.
What?
the other stuff.
Oh,
the
that
real
I
dirt.
lucky I didn't need nothing happen because otherwise I would have needed therapy and therapy's expensive.
Yeah,
I mean,
but the
I
other
still
stuff.
need therapy, but
And the other stuff, that dark secret.
Yeah, the other stuff. You were telling us about during the break.
oh,
Come on. These people want to know.
No, I can't. Okay, so I swapped tags at an op shop. I put a more expensive thing cheaper and a cheaper thing more expensive.
Which op shop?
Andrew de Saint of God.
A religious organisation too.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Religions have done such good
They
in
have.
our communities.
And religious, and I think it might have been Catholic, and I mean, like, the Catholic Church hasn't stolen anything from anyone. Except all they do is give. All they do is give.
How are you going to repent?
I'll probably get some holy water from St. Andrew's, the Catholic, whatever.
You going to
Get holy water, I'll splash it all over
You're
the
gonna-
clothes.
from the church?
So you're not going to pay the difference.
You should donate the
You
difference
should donate the difference.
in
No,
the
I'll-
collection plate.
I'll just redonate the clothes when I'm done with them.
No, that's not how it works.
I don't think
That's not how it works.
But God knows.
That's good karma. That's bad karma. God knows.
God knows.
God knows what.
He knows what you did.
God knows. He sees everything. He sees you swapping the tags. He sees you not paying the difference in the collection plate.
Or taking money from the collection
He
plate.
sees you giving a blowjob to a dog.
He definitely sees that.
He sees it all.
What's he watching? Why
He's
is he watching?
watching.
He's a pervert. He's a world famous pervert.
Yeah.
He's got to keep a tab on everything.
Seems like overbearing, right? Like, he probably keeps a tab and has a look, but he probably doesn't care as much as you think.
Yeah,
No,
it's
trust
probably
me.
like how we consume porn. Like, there's just a bunch of tabs open, and you don't really know what you want, and
Yeah.
and then you just end up closing them.
What do
and
you
going to
mean by
sleep.
what do you mean by we?
There's a bunch of tabs open because you're like, this sounds all right, and then you open a tab, then you're like, maybe not today. Then you open another tab, then you open another tab.
You know, I've never really watched porn.
Really?
Yeah,
Ever?
ever. No, it's bizarre. Eh?
I mean, it's not that bizarre. You got a
I mean,
very
people
active
think-
imagination.
I got a good imagination. In
Yes.
fact, I prefer the imagination.
What do you imagine? What's your genre of imaginary thought to
Missionary,
crank one out to?
missionary.
Like nuns?
Yeah, it goes back to the freaking
When they-
organization.
They
Does
used to
Staring-
spank you,
Staring in the eyes and missionary.
and that's why you're
Kinky
rebelling
ass.
against the church and swapping tags because the nuns spanked you.
None of that happened.
Okay. Yeah. Missionary.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. The classics. Keep it simple.
What's your favorite type of porn?
I really don't. You know, I like watch it like once a month if I'm.
Oh, it's like a treat.
Yeah, and then even then, I'm not overly creative with the suggestion. I just go to the recommended page. I'm like, feel normal. You're like, what is everyone else watching these days?
You're like,
What are the normal people watching? What's trending? I don't want to. I need to keep up to date with all the latest porns
I guess everyone else probably
for polite
just does
conversation.
That. Everyone else probably just does that too. Yeah, they just go the trending.
I don't know. There's a lot of people with kinks and fetishes as well, and they stray to whatever dark hole of the web that they belong in. Not to kink shame.
Oh, but my kink is shaming.
Oh, that's fine. That's totally
perfectly fine. Shame as much as possible.
Yeah.
Good, okay. Hey, you fucking weirdos. You fucking humping? You're humping and you're dressed up like animals?
You like feet, do you? That's disgusting.
Oh, feet are so weird. If you saw my feet.
You want to be tied into a cage? What's wrong
Oh, you want to be peed on? You call it a golden shower? Ain't nothing golden or showery about it. It's just pee.
you? You want someone to insert something?
If it's golden, you're too dehydrated. Drink water.
You want an internal golden pipe?
I'm so sick of these internal golden pipes.
Yeah, everyone knows what a
Yeah.
golden pipe is, right?
Yeah, of course.
You insert then pee.
Oh. I didn't know
The
that.
golden pipe?
I didn't know that.
Well, I made it up.
Oh.
I reckon that's pretty good. I reckon it must be on the
That's
internet.
Someone's thing for sure.
I reckon it's called the golden pipe. Sounds like a good.
Yeah.
You love apple pies? You love apple pies?
Me? Yeah, I love.
You love apple pies,
I
you
love apple
freaks?
pies.
You love being cum inside while the person doing it salutes the flag?
What are you watching?
Just patriotic porn. Just only the most dedicated
You didn't
patriots.
say which flag.
I hate to think which flag it is.
It's American.
Oh, okay.
Apple pie. get
Our
it?
flag.
Oh, okay.
I forgot. It's our flag.
I thought it would be like a terrorist organization of some kind.
So you salute
I was thinking-
salute this ISIS flag.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, those letters kind of look like cum stains.
Oh, the dribbly ones.
Yeah, I think that's just how you write Arabic.
Yeah, they're very dribbly.
Like,
But Hebrew
very
looks,
flowing.
Yeah, it's not
That's
that-
pretty similar.
It's very similar.
It's
Is your wife coming? Is your dog wife coming? Or dog husband?
that no one can hear this dog in the background that you're
There is a
referencing.
dog. Are you referencing that barking dog?
The dog's coming. The dog's coming.
What happens in Vegas doesn't always stay in Vegas.
What happens on Late Night Party Boys stays
Oh yeah,
online.
it stays on
24
online.
hours a day. Yeah, they'll dig this one up one day.
Someone will try to get it off the internet by downloading at some point, and it won't work. We're immortalized, baby.
So, Nicky Lah.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. What do you want to be remembered as?
What do I want to be remembered as?
Yeah. Like, let's say you were to die in 5 years. What would you want people to remember about Purdy? Or even 50 years?
I don't want people to remember me.
What?
What? That's it. I'm not going to any more of your shows then.
You don't want people
I
to
thought
remember.
you wanted people to remember. Everyone
You
wants.
do the most insane things on stage all the time, and you're like, no,
What?
they'll forget.
What are these
Like,
people?
they'll
Why are these people coming here?
When I die, I don't want to be remembered. Because people will be too sad.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice. Good save.
I wanted to be remembered for
Dave,
this
that's what I was
fest.
thinking all along. You
Oh, you were?
interpreted it in general.
Okay. What about you, Nicky? What's your legacy?
And this vest that I bought.
That's fair. It's a nice vest.
Okay.
I want to be remembered by that. No, he kept wearing this nice vest around.
He was always very
He was a
fashionable.
nice boy. He was a nice guy. I want to be remembered as a nice guy.
People really like nice guys.
I hate.
People
I
love
hate
nice
the
guys.
idea.
But you know what you should think about being also? A reply guy. People love that.
People that reply.
Yeah.
I mean, on the phone.
On the phone, the internet.
I'm a good replier.
Ooh, people don't like people that reply.
They don't like people that reply.
They don't like
They want you like.
communication.
They don't like communication.
No, it's the new negging.
Ah.
It's a new it's neg ghost.
You heard it from Purdy. Communication is not good.
I like to keep up to date with internet culture because there's no such thing. That place is a cesspool.
There's no culture on there. No. It's just like.
But it's good to know what's going on.
What do you mean? We're on TikTok
It's
right
just
now.
it's just a frank.
What?
We're on TikTok right now.
Are you uploading some of these to TikTok? Are you?
Oh,
Purds?
we're gonna be.
Why
We're on
not?
TikTok.
All right. Put a clock ticking on the green screen.
Clip it up. Find the
TikToking.
best moments.
Yeah.
Let's TikTok at
Let's
this.
TikTok
Yeah.
this baby to
There's
the
Kesha
moon.
in the
To the
background.
moon. Moon.
And that-
Moon.
moon pie.
Moon pie.
You internally ejaculate and then you salute Neil Armstrong.
I haven't even got a TikTok. Does everyone here have a TikTok?
Yeah, I do.
Like I'm not out of
I
like I'm
gotta-
too good for TikTok. I just haven't been bothered.
Mm.
And also I don't want to get addicted to TikTok.
Well, you know who gets famous and popular on TikTok? People who have a lot of time to mess with TikTok. And
Yeah.
often it's trust fund kids
Ah.
that, you know, have all the time in the world.
You got to
Oh,
earn your trust.
So we should do a trust fund
With China.
TikTok. Trust fund TikTok videos.
No, it's too late for us. We weren't born into wealth.
Are we sure?
I don't know, were you born into wealth?
Nah. Not really.
I definitely was not. Damien?
Oh,
I reckon middle class.
I could have been, but my dad had squandered it all.
Okay, that does not sound like a trust fund kid. So
No, that does
yeah,
not
it's all
sound-
too late
I
for
was
us.
so close. I was so close to having one. You don't even understand how close I
How
was.
much did he squander? Tell everyone on the internet.
Oh, he's squandered so much. Like when I was born, my great grandma left me and my sister about $50K in a trust fund, which back then was like $1 million. And then he took it, invested it, and lost it all.
He took your money and
He took it. It wasn't even his to take.
he gambled it.
Yeah, on some dodgy stock, and it went. And it's not even the first time he's done it. He did it another 5 times while we were growing up.
Ugh.
Look,
Look, Dad, I love
It's-
you, but
you know what's worse than never having it? Knowing you could have had it. And everyone around you at your school having it in some way.
that's crazy. Most people would not take their kids' money. That's
Yeah,
left
most
for
people.
'em.
Yeah, most people wouldn't. Like most people, that'd be like, I'm going to honor this dying woman's wish. Not
She
my
would
dad.
have.
Not
She
my
would have
dad.
wanted me to invest in kaleidoscopes
It was, yeah.
or
it was-
whatever. Do you remember what the ticker was?
I remember one of them. One of them was like some dodgy telecommunications company called Cape Communications that went bankrupt and lost it all. And then he always would listen to this one of his friends. He's like, oh, this one's going to be big. He was a stockbroker. I'm sure he was getting like just a cut of whatever he convinced my fool of a father to invest in. You should invest in
He was probably
this.
getting high like percentages for it, right? Because
Well,
it
you know,
was
like-
super risky.
You know, like on Wolf of Wall Street,
Yeah.
they're just like penny stocks. Like some of them make it, some of them don't. We don't know. Just fucking sell them and get your commission. That's all they care about.
You reckon that's what was happening?
Maybe. Also,
Because was it someone he knew really well, or he just sort of met?
they were friends.
Was this guy shifty?
Uh,
Don't say it online.
I don't know, probably.
You were shifty,
I'd
yes or
say
no?
So. Yeah.
He still gave bad advice
I
regardless.
mean, you give bad advice, you give bad advice.
Mm.
He ruined my childhood.
What would you spend that 50K on? You reckon you would have blown it anyway?
Mate, I wouldn't have been able to touch it till I was 18. And then by then it would have been like significant. and then I wouldn't have blown it.
No, I
I
don't
would've
reckon you
been
would have
pretty-
either.
Reasonable, I think.
You would have grown it into a nice nest egg.
I would have had a house. Probably. I don't know. Probably. I'd say so. I don't know. Who knows? What could have been?
Well, Damien wishes that he could have had money, and I wish my parents didn't yell and scream at each other all the time.
That's a good wish.
See, Nicky had good parents.
Did you?
Yeah, they're fairly
They're
good.
pretty good.
It's hard to tell because when you're in the family, how do you tell? Because you only know the family you have, right?
It's true.
So how do you, it's real hard to compare.
You don't measure up and compare yourself to other people's families?
Yeah, but you're never in the family.
Yeah, you're never part of their
You
family.
know, you can always see a family from the outside and be like, oh, they're good. But then every time you go in, it's probably a shit fight.
Luckily, my mum was a godsend, so it balanced out, you know.
No, like I was always given stuff more than like they would never take stuff and put in my money or anything and put it in the stock market.
they wouldn't take you. They wouldn't take your life savings and go
No.
down to the casino. Like-
Nah.
Did your parents yell and scream at each other, though? Constantly?
Not constantly.
Just
but
every now and then.
every
you
now
know,
and
like
then
normal
there's
amount.
Probably a
What's the normal amount?
I don't know, a couple of times a week.
I remember my dad
Say
threw.
3 times.
I remember my dad threw a cup through a cupboard once.
Through a cupboard.
Yeah.
Like through the wood.
I think it just
Or
dented.
glass.
it was like that thin wood.
Oh,
You know that
like
kind
that
of goes
plywood.
on that old 80s. Yeah.
Doesn't sound
Chipboard.
healthy.
I'm sure they had heaps of therapy since then. So
I don't think they have. You know, previous generations and all that.
nah,
I
they
think
did.
Nicky's did.
They would have.
I think
I
he
think
was one of
probably
the. Yeah. Yeah. We've been trying to convince my dad to go to therapy for years, but he's convinced it's not real.
Therapy.
Yeah, he's like, you know that stuff doesn't work. I'm like, well, people do degrees and they help people all around the world, and they've established like a lot of clinics. This is a pretty good hoax.
But I mean, like, there's plenty of doctors and stuff, and a lot of medicines and that they give kill people. Like, they just kind of mask. It's like, yeah, just because something exists doesn't mean it works and is good. And I'm saying doctors, there's heaps of medicines
Yeah.
that are good, and it does work.
I mean, look,
but like,
everything's
just
different
by
for every
saying that there's
person.
heaps of something, it's like, oh, there's heaps of. I mean, there's heaps of crops. They all must be healthy and good for you.
What is
Just 'cause
from the
there's
earth
heaps-
is of greatest worth, Nicky. You eat your corn syrup. Shut up and eat your corn syrup.
Drink your corn syrup.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, if you're taking the wrong meds, then it's bad for you. But if you're taking the ones that are meant that do help you, then it's good. It's all just case to case.
Of course, case to case, yeah.
But you know, even just talking about your problems and having an outside perspective that can analyze it and tell you you're unreasonable, like, or you think of things in a certain way that's not healthy for you or your relationships or anyone around you, that can only be good, you know. And it's someone who's not in your immediate circle, so it's like unbiased. Like, I think a lot of therapy is just like getting good unbiased advice.
It's
right?
kind of like it's kind of like getting a director.
yeah, life director.
Life direct, like for all the actors.
But if you're
an
doing real
actor,
bad, that you don't want them to
but you
yell
don't
cut.
want but you don't want a bad director either.
You don't want them to yell cut. And like, you want me to end it? Yeah, cut.
Yeah, but if you get a bad director, they'll destroy the show.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, you can get some bad
It's like
directors.
paying a stranger to pretend to be interested in you for an hour.
That's exactly
That's
what it is.
that's what it is.
That's what it is.
You know what? Some people should pay.
Some people need to pay
Some people need to pay.
because no one's going to be actively just normally interested in them.
Or not in a constructive way.
No.
Like,
Or even in a non-constructive way.
yeah.
Did your father, Nicky, ever use threats of violence to try and get his way?
Are we doing therapy here?
Well, we were talking about what porn we watched before, and I guess this is now one of those podcasts.
Okay.
All the silliness is gone now, Nicky. This is
This is serious.
the dark
This is serious
This is the
time. No,
dark
he didn't.
third act hour.
No, he didn't. Let's go back to the dog. Let's go back to talk about the dog. Right? Come on, guys.
Riff, you have a lot of issues. I think you need to untangle in therapy. Riff,
Yeah, probably.
like not giving me a blowjob. Riff. That's for dog, not me.
Okay, no, it's fine.
The dog just wants a blowy.
The dog's not speaking for you.
Give the dog a blowy. The dog is speaking through me.
Oh, not for you.
You're channeling the dog.
Channeling the dog.
I
Like
thought
a
you didn't
psychic.
believe in any of the spiritual stuff. Now
Well-
you're all of a sudden you're channeling a dog.
Hey, dogs are different.
Do you believe in dogs, Purdy?
Do you believe in dogs?
I don't know. I've never seen one. Have you?
I believe they exist.
I believe that.
I've
believe
never
in
seen
dogs.
one.
I believe that they exist. Somewhat.
My family had a dog presence in their house.
I don't think so.
When we went on
I
holidays,
think a lot of pharmacies trying to make you believe that dogs exist so they can sell you various pet medications and foods.
yeah, I reckon they do because when I was on holidays this one time, like we were staying in this really old kind of holiday house, and I heard this faint like bark when I went into this room,
Wow.
and then I saw something in the side of my eye, and I thought I turned around. I didn't see fully the dog, but I saw what appeared to be some sort of shadowy kind of figure about
Wow.
knee height just go out of the room from that point, and I thought from then I was like, and I felt a shiver down my spine when I like what I thought was a dog.
Yeah, but can you trust your visions, Nicky?
They're not visions. Like
Can you
can
really
feel it.
trust
I
your how you
felt
feel?
it. I felt it. I felt something
Come on.
brush up against.
Yeah, but-
Something more, Purdy.
There's
Because-
more. There's something more. I
because you-
felt something brush up
And that
against my
doesn't
leg.
mean anything. A lot of people feel things.
What do you reckon it was? You reckon I was just making it up?
Yes.
Psychosomatic.
Most deaf.
Okay. Most deaf.
Have you seen the
Put him on
History
the
Channel
screen.
when they like dog hunters
Dog hunters, and they have that
And they
little
go
reader
to-
machine, and
they
they
have
go
the
try and
reader
find the
machine.
dog.
and they find the ESP like
D.
the ESP like
D.
imprints of dogs.
Yeah. You're not into watching that, are you? Dog hunters.
Dog hunters.
Yeah.
I watched Dog the Bounty Hunter. I'm the dog. He's gonna hunt you. He's the dog. He's the dog.
Why is he called dog?
Because he is a dog.
He's an actual dog?
He's
Does
a
anyone-
literal. He's a dog in a man suit.
Does anyone remember Cat
Is
Dog?
he?
Yes.
Is this a real show?
Oh, is this?
I've heard of it before.
Dog the Bounty Hunter? Yes.
Oh, what happens in it?
It's just this shitty, stupid like thing that follows around his bounty hunter.
And he's dressed as a dog.
He's not dressed as a dog. He's like dressed like he's in a motorcycle club, and he drives around in a motorcycle. He has a blonde mullet and aviators.
Oh.
He's got a wife with him who's just trashy looking.
Why is he called dog?
I don't know. I guess it's his nickname. I guess.
Ah,
And he just
but he rides a hog.
Does he ever do this?
he
Sup,
rides
dog?
a hog.
He should be
and-
Hog the Bounty
Sup,
Hunter.
dog?
No, he doesn't do that.
Sup, dog?
He doesn't do that.
Sup, dog?
He hunts down people
You
who
leave
have
me alone,
bounties on.
sup, dog?
He hunts people who have bounties on him, and he like tackles them on camera
Sup,
a
dog?
lot.
Sup, dog?
I'm not placating you on this.
Okay,
That's
fine.
just life. Sometimes you want something and
It's
you don't
alright.
get it.
I know. Sup, dog?
Like loving parents.
Come on. Sup, dog? I'll just leave it here for the moment. I can't take it away. It'll feel weird unless I've given the energy out.
I
Purdy
said
just-
I'm not doing this.
Purdy, just give me some energy back. Sup, dog?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fist bump.
I don't want to fist
Just
bump.
do it.
Come on, man.
Just do it.
Remember consent?
Yeah, no, like you still.
What if I don't want to consent to giving you a fist bump?
Please, come on, consent.
Come on.
Hurry up, please.
Peer pressure.
You ever like?
Come on.
Come on.
You ever like?
Sup, dog?
People start talking to you, and you're like, I don't consent to this conversation.
Sup, dog?
So many times I've wanted to say that. It's rude, apparently.
We all have.
It's very rude.
We all have. But that's part of being in society is like there's certain norms.
When's the last time you wanted to say that, aside from right now?
Ugh, well,
Sup, dog?
I mean, sometimes you don't get what you want, Nicky. You
When
know?
was the last time you wanted to say to someone, I do not consent to this conversation and leave? Make them feel like a dirtbag for forcing their conversation on you.
Well, they shouldn't. You know? Ask Damien if he wants to fist bump you. I'm not fist bumping you.
It was real easy. You just had to do it. Sup, dog?
Oh, you know what? You know what? You're like that guy that says, "Oh, just a tip." It's so easy, just a tip.
Come on, just a fingertip.
And then, you know, I fist bump you, and then suddenly we have a handshake going on.
Skin to skin, I know.
You know, I'm not wearing my gloves.
Come on. Skin
No
to-
glove, no love.
Touch me with some of that purdy skin. Come
What are
on.
you talking about?
Knuckle skin. I want some of that sweet purdy knuckle
I've got to
skin.
be honest, this podcast has gone on way too long.
Yeah, maybe.
We can wrap it up whenever. As soon as Purdy gives his fist bump is when it will end.
Yeah.
I think we should end this on a cliffhanger.
Nah, I reckon I reckon we just wait it out.
What a piece of shit you have to be. What a piece of shit you have to be to go.
Come on.
No.
Sup, dog?
No. No. Nah, dude. Nah, dude. That's what men do. If they try and pressure you,
Come on.
I said no.
Come on, we're in Vegas. What happens in Vegas?
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
We don't have to tell anyone about your fist touching.
Come on, just one time.
Nah,
I
dude.
know you're into it.
Nah, dude. Nah, dude. Nah, dude. Oh, he did it. He fist bumped the microphone. And that counts.
Come on, man.